Welcome to Court Helicopter Trending News. Every Kenyan woke up to the reality that there is a strike of public service vehicles. Matatus, by that name, have gone on strike. The reasons they have given is that the government hiked the fuel prices. Diesel is now selling more expensive than petrol. Diesel increased by over 46 shillings. Petrol increased by 16 shillings. This is the second time fuel has gone up. The truth is that there is war in Iran versus the allied forces of America and the other countries. That one is not an issue. But the questions the matatu people are asking is, what is the justification when they look at comparatively other countries that also source fuel from that region? Tanzanian prices are lower, Ugandan prices are lower, Ethiopian prices are lower. So the question that everybody is asking, is it that Kenyan taxpayers are overtaxed more than what other regional countries are giving out? We have seen a strike. What is the law? We have seen the politicians call up for the strike. Are politicians allowed by law to call matatu owners to go on strike? They are not. So any political statement is not in the interest of this strike. Two, we have seen registered matatu owners association. The umbrella Matatu Owners Association has called for a strike. And what they have said is pull out the matatus from the streets. What is the law? The law is found in the Constitution of Kenya, Article number 37, which says assembly, demonstration, picketing, and petition. What does Article 37 say? Every person has the right peacefully and unarmed to assemble, to demonstrate, to picket, and to present petitions to public authorities. So the matatu owners, public service vehicles, have a right to picket. They have a right to demonstrate, but they should not be armed. So, as much as the right is there for them to demonstrate, which is a fundamental human rights issue, they should also not demonstrate while armed. They should not go against the Public Order Act. If looting and damage to property is occasioned, then this is an issue that is likely to get people arrested and be charged for arson or be charged for offenses related to malicious damage to property, or if they injure anybody, they will also be arrested for assault, causing grievous bodily harm, or assault of people. If there will be robbery, if anybody will lose their phones or lose their purse or lose their property, then there is an offense called robbery and robbery with violence. That is the issue. So fundamentally, what Court Helicopter is telling you is that they do not need a license. Can they fall under the Labor Relations Act that deals with seeking notices to announce a strike? This is not necessary. So the matatu owners are within their right under Article 37 to call for a national strike. All that Court Helicopter is saying, are they having genuine grievances? Yes, they have genuine grievances. The genuine grievances are that when you increase the price of diesel, that means every industry runs under diesel. Not even industries. We have factories that run on fuel. All the food processing industries run under fuel. Electricity is generated by thermal generation, which is run by diesel. So we have a spiral effect on the cost of living that is going to shoot. So from helicopter, we find that the matatu people have a genuine concern. What about the government? The response of government is uncoordinated. The response of government is completely not within the law. We know very well that taxes are raised in parliament. Taxes are not decided by the head of state. Court helicopter has captured the Minister for Finance, John Badi, saying that they will meet with President Ruto to discuss on reducing the prices of fuel. So the question that is there, under the law, who is supposed to make the laws that deal with taxation? The president has no role at all. The president has no role at all. And I repeat, under the Kenyan constitution, a budget is drafted. That budget is drafted by the Ministry of Finance and Economic Planning. It is taken to Parliament. It is discussed and agreed. Every month, Kenyans have created an independent entity called EPRA. EPRA is the one that comes up on every 14th day of the month to give the prices. The prices of fuel in this country are determined in a very simple manner. Under the law, the buying price, the insurance costs, the buying price from Iran or Iraq or Kuwait, the transportation costs, what will be the transportation costs, what will be the insurance costs up to Mombasa, what will be the cost of refined, if it is not refined, a refinery, then transportation costs from Mombasa to Kenya Pipeline, then from Kenya Pipeline to every outlet in this country. It is a question purely of supply and demand. Court helicopter does not agree that the president has a role in this matter. Why is the president having no role? Under the old constitution that died on the 27th of August 2010, the president was an imperial president. The president was price fixing number one, farmer number one, doctor number one, educationist number one. All those things ended in 2010. When we created an independent parliament, we created an independent company, an independent entity called EPRA. We created an independent cabinet office that is not subject to the whims of the president. So the law under which the minister is saying that the president will decide does not exist. It is a wrong motive, and Kenyans have a right to demonstrate. President William Ruto has nothing in this matter. President William Ruto cannot give a token to the Kenyans and say, I have reduced the price. It is about an economic decision. Wakili Dan Senomari telling it to you very well that Kenyans have a right to be on the streets, and the president should keep off from running independent organizations like EPRA. Keep watching as the story unfolds. Wakili Dan Senomari.